was scared of me. You don't need a thing, I'm married to me. You thought you were cheated, bro. I'm married to see. I'm just like, you the clicks and I'm the air to see. I mean, just the sauce, so I don't even got bread. That's not my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing me. I'm walking with some money, man. I need to come.
Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game, 1st and 15. Johnson, and he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now on 2nd and 13. Greer, he's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this one incomplete. Too much contact early out of that one, and it's 3rd down. Trying to get it to Woods, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Greer. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And take it right at the 35.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there at 13 yards.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Murray. And looking for Kurtz, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got our short memories. Don't let DB gets beat, right, quarterback throws a I should do the same thing.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle. There were a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Greer. Looking to complete it to Madison. He's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Here's Greer. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Greer. Screen play. Johnson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put it up on a playbook.
So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best.
Yeah.
You know what else you're looking for?
I just started playing Madden, so
The last game to play on Thursday night, guys have a little extra left in their step. You go to them early and
I can't get too detailed right this second. What was your impression of the meeting I was having today with you?
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
All right, what did John tell you?
I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he'll get it here to the team.
Well, man, that's what happened. Here's, I'm going to call you back to get more into it,
That's
but
the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back
Yeah.
in the backfield.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a
Open space.
franchise game.
The linebackers
But
nowadays, they
in
run
short,
with backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a
they
nice
basically
play
trying to
in the
develop
open field.
like a house that Ryan Holmes would do down in the city. I mean, like out in the county. They want to do that.
On 2nd down. Greer. This will be caught at about the 6.
The whole
And he
shit.
gets halfway home from the
Like
10
the-
to the 5 on a pickup
Like
of
the
5.
whole shit.
One thing sure
Like if I showed you what they gave me,
you're able to hit a receiver in straight.
like what they asking me to work off of, that's why I wanted to meet with you. Cause like it ain't no way, bro. This is what I've seen. This is what I'm understanding is going on. BHC is probably excited to have a company as big as Eagle involved and da 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 da. Gotcha. Right. Right. So here's the deal. So
And he can pick up a lot
they've
of
come
yards
in
after the catch. But in this situation, the defense
and
is
are talking with John,
before you get a good head of steam
and are like, you know, hey, like we can help you with your construction process. We can do this. We can do that.
And he takes this one in.
We can. Hey, let me tell you how we would do this development. That's how you should do it.
Touchdown of the season. And the Lions
And so
take
this is just from all from observation.
lead.
All right.
And there the counter.
So now Eagle has sold
Touchdown. What typically
John
makes a
on
counter
this
play in
thought
general
of,
successful.
oh, well, let's build 3
get the
specs,
team moving
and then we can base model the rest
get them going in one
and
direction,
sell them that way, and y'all will
with
make
your
more
blocking,
money.
and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take
Yes, let me explain. So if you go to any neighborhood that one of them builders like Eagle, Ryan Holmes, whatever, are building neighborhoods in right now around where you live at, right? They're gonna say houses starting at
About the 1.
300,000, right?
And he won't quite make it to the
Then you get in there, they show you the model. The model is blown out, stick, whatever, right? And they're like, yeah, but to have the model, that's gonna be $425. But I know you don't got $425 to spend. But instead of paying $300, you do got $350. So hey, we'll show you, like, we can help you do this project or get this house. You know, like, we can help you design a house with that $50,000 budget. You get what I'm saying? And so that's what they've presented to John, and that's now what it seems that John wants to do. This ain't that type of project, number one. And number two, like I just told the people at Eagle, I didn't really get into it with them because I'm not trying to be, you know, I ain't trying to mess nothing up. But, you know, like I just had that conversation with them. Like, building out in the county the way they do shit out in the county, and it's way different than how it works in the city. And I'm like, man, well, what y'all showing me, it don't seem like y'all have looked at like comps and stuff like that. Like give me some kind of runaround thing about to do Josh. Oh, I've been speaking with John. Like he seemed like he been in John's ear heavy. Yeah.
On the return, here's Agnew. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Lions will take over.
The Lions take over first and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off.
Yeah, I was there, yeah.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start first and 10. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going.
Yeah, so they're trying to get, what they're trying to do is get BHC to run BHC like they would run a neighborhood development project.
He's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And a flag comes in as that one.
I know, but hear what I'm saying. This is what I've come to understand about John. He don't want to make no call or nothing. You put something in front of him, he's just gonna be like, okay, like yeah, nah, that works. Yeah, if it sounds good, it works. He ain't putting a whole bunch of interest in it, right? So the problem is, like, we can work off what they gave us.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out.
Right, yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I can see where, like, he gassed up. And they gassing him up. And they gassing him up, and they telling him all these different things. I'm telling you now, and I don't mean this in no type of way, but like, we could design the houses the way they got it proposed.
They certainly did a nice job.
Like the way Eagle is trying to do it, and they getting John to buy in on. They're gonna look like shit. Like,
the 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Greer operating from the gun.
Right.
Oh, he's going to go for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
That's what's going to happen. 100%.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. So good kick.
They're going to put it on you. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing.
I don't know if y'all have talked about this or thought about this,
or in this case,
but the optics of the situation also with the public. Like, you got a big company from the county Eagle coming in, and they gonna come and run that like a neighborhood they would out in the county, and people ain't gonna fuck with that shit, bro. Like, people in the neighborhood gonna be upset, and they gonna be on y'all ass. Eagle don't give a fuck because they're a big ass company. They just started doing work out in the city.
Too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted.
Correct. It's their way to get. Correct. It's their way to get market presence in the city.
Social media. Well, I don't mean to be.
Yeah,
I was actually
correct.
looking for the positive, silver lining, you know.
2nd and 5 now. Murray.
Correct.
Complete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. He may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Right.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one.
All right, but here what I'm saying.
Now is this one sent away. Agnew now to return.
These joints gonna look terrible. Like, if I do it the way that Eagles asking me to do it, one, y'all would have to pay me for the time. Cause this ain't like a. Cause this ain't.
The Lions offense ready to kick off.
They asking me to redo the whole shit. And I don't mind taking y'all money. Be real. Cause it's good money. I ain't gonna hold you.
15 yards is the pick.
But I do got some integrity.
Nice little nifty play.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we like to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
But so that's why I'm calling you. So if it goes in the direction of the conversation we had with them today, and I hate saying this, I'm not even willing to put my name on the project because it don't look like nothing that I do or the type of work that we do. Like, I just ain't willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. Like, and so I'm telling the dude that Ryan. That was one of my questions, because they acting like they ain't got no idea about.
Some mentor that's gonna tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Jordan.
Yeah, but I wasn't the way they was talking.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage.
The way they were talking, I'm like, I ain't know. Like, literally, my designer was like, do they even have they even seen our interior plans? And I'm like, well, that's what we thought. That's what we thought the meeting was for. Was to do that.
And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 49 yards. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
You talking about Eagle? You talking about Eagle, right?
Yeah. 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Yeah.
Here's Gonzalez on to keep it away.
Nah, but this is what's happening. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what's happening. They're coming in, and they're putting their hand, like they're trying to run point on everything. And Josh from Eagle is getting in John's ear and been calling him and shit, talking to him and whatnot. They basically, like, y'all hired them as a builder, but they basically, yeah, exactly, right. Like
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Yeah, because that's because they're trying to control the whole thing. And like they sent us. I gotta email it to you, but they sent us over some plan changes that, I mean, it's gonna take like 20 hours to do what they asked, and they're not like needed, like they're not like mistakes because we would do those for free. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, this is how we like our houses to be, so we need you to do this. Like, hey, well, you get what I'm saying?
Example breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Now, but listen to what I'm saying. But is it worth? This is what I'm trying. Is it worth me trying to get them to understand? Or is it, yo, you know what, fuck it, like, if that's what y'all want to do, we can do it, but don't put Ridge Point on.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Nah, it's not going to happen with Eagle. Yeah, so I talked to Eagle, I talked to Eagle a little bit. And they was on some like, man, shut the fuck up type shit. Like, this is what's happening. Like, the dude.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost
yeah, he literally said to me, because I didn't know nothing about none of this before meeting with them today. I literally thought we was going to meet with them to take our designs and see what materials they had that we could merge into our designs to make the build cost cheaper on finishes. Nah, you know she ain't for it.
He's got his man, TJ.
Yeah, right.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down.
So,
able to get the 3rd down conversion.
She should have been.
Catch, and it's a pretty
so,
they get the conversion on 3rd down.
So this is what's happening. So Eagle is trying to talk to me, or, you know, about the designs, and maybe this is how architects are, I'm not sure, but they trying to talk to me like we married to the design. Like, I would be upset if the design changes. Do you get what I'm saying? Nah, that's how Eagle talking to me. To the point where I'm talking to the dude Josh, in this meeting and the one that we had with them while you was out. And I'm like, yo, like, this ain't about, like, I care that they look this way or that. Like, this, like, we design shit based on what works. You know what I'm saying?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Right. And I'm like, nah, like, I'm telling the dude, I'm like, nah, like, I don't. It don't.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout
right.
here as it looks like we've got a line.
Well, it's just because I'm not, it's not me, it don't got nothing to do with being married to the design. I'll take the money if motherfuckers want to pay me to redesign some shit. But it's, I'm just telling you from a business standpoint, somebody who actually builds a lot in this neighborhood, what actually makes Right, like, hey, this is what actually makes sense.
A toss left side, Johnson.
You know what I'm saying?
And he'll get this one.
And he's like, nah, I talked to John. You know, we talked for about an hour or two yesterday. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, so damn, when is anybody gonna tell me that y'all like completely like y'all asking us to come here and redo the whole shit? And I'm like, I'm telling them, I'm like, we ain't gonna be able to do that today. Like,
here's Johnson.
I'm like, man, that would take real time. Like that would take considerable time to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting 4th and 1.
Well, I mean, that's why we wanted to have you come into the design room, you know, so we could show you around. And I'm like, bro, correct. And it trying to like on some flex shit. When we sitting in there like, what the fuck is good? Yeah, this shit look crazy.
Yeah. But he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
So yeah, so it's just like, so we kind of lost. Like we sitting in there. One, we didn't know what was going on, but then two, we kind of sitting in there like fuck, we supposed to do with this? Like, yeah, like literally, we did.
And the Lions add on to their lead. And always a good first.
Nah, like my design, like they left the room, and literally we looked at each other, and she was like, "What's happening?" And I'm like, I have no clue.
I get some more, and he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That's what I was gonna say. That's right. That's exactly.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come
it's just what works. Like
25-yard line.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's basically what it's trying to say. And so, like, I'm talking to the dude today. He trying to talk in a certain way, and this how you gotta flex on these motherfuckers sometimes. Like, I'm like, look, man, I know you're, you know, head of construction here at Eagle, and I'm like, I buy and develop property for a living. Like, this is something I'm doing on the side. Like, this ain't like my primary business. Like, I invest.
With a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard
line. That's what I was saying. And so I'm like, and then he started going into some like, he hadn't even looked at the designs, bro.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Because they automatically knew how they wanted to handle it when they bid on it. Like they already knew how they wanted to carry it.
Up the screen, that's complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
Right, and that's what they doing. They following it.
On the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play.
So is it worth me even taking the John? Because at this point, y'all do Holly Grove. They're not gonna bring me Holly Grove. They're gonna take Holly Grove to Eagle. Now here's the thing, though.
On 2nd down, here's Murray.
Well, that's what they would try to do.
And he'll be taken down, but not.
And so, like if they did Holly Grove, for example, like this is the other thing.
That was good protection there.
That's exactly what it would look like. Correct. It looked just like your neighborhood. Yeah. So, like, think about your house. That's exactly. Actually, I'm glad you said that. I ain't thinking about that. That's what they want to do.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him?
I know, but I'm saying that's what BAC about to get.
And
so then I'm like,
number one thing, take care of the football.
A throw left side to start the
What's
draw
that?
is complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Lions.
Running from the gun.
Oh, now what we talked about today, I did tell him this. I said, look, this ain't gonna sell.
That'll make it second down.
I don't care what.
Like not in Churchill, because I even said, I'm like, I know this is what people want, where y'all build at, and I'm like, but this ain't gonna work in Churchill. And they talk to me like I'm crazy. So I'm like, so I was just like, all right. I'm like, so I told my design, I'm like, yo, like, ain't really no reason for us to stay. Like, we might as well just do it. So, I mean, I can try to explain it to John. I don't know that he gonna get it, but because then it's like,
set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals.
Yeah, I feel you.
First and 10.
I mean,
Their own 25-yard line.
it's gonna be too late.
The Cardinal offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Corey Littleton. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Like they your contractor, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, they coming to run y'all pockets.
It's now third down.
Like, just to be clear, they coming to take over and run y'all pockets.
And the Lions
like,
going with an extra DB here on third down.
Oh no, I don't even think they peep game.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Christian Kirk, incomplete. Micah
And not call me by buying. Yeah, that shit crazy. Ain't even try to sell it.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. A final shot before half from Murray. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break.
It's just big company. Right.
Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action.
So maybe I'll just tell John, hey, this is my professional. I mean, I don't know how much respect John got for what I do, but I maybe could say, hey.
In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
That's real.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down.
So now we kind of sitting there like,
they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one
I
decision
mean,
can do.
what the fuck they want us to do? Like, if this how they want to go about doing it, like, we don't, it ain't nothing for me to be in here doing. Like, I'm not picking nothing out from all this shit.
Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
Like, yeah, like, let them put their name on it.
Start over and rebuild that confidence.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Just go. Well, that it's not just that. It's not just even that, but it's the ones that's gonna save them money when they build, because they have those manufacturer relationships. So they trying to get them to y'all, because if y'all do everything based on what the materials they get, then that's not gonna do. It's gonna save them massive money on building and just increase their margin. Which you know, it ain't the end of the world, but the problem is, like, that shit just ain't gonna go.
This one complete to Christian Kirk, and he's going to be out of bounds right in the field. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
One part of me feel like John ain't looked at none of the materials they asking us to work with and all of that.
Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Yeah, it ain't nothing but shit from out in the county. Like,
from the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Like John already knew.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Boy, ain't nobody called
That's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset?
Like, I'm literally sitting in there too.
Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score.
There's no need for me to. Yo, other shit I could have been doing.
To the 37, gain of 9.
Like, and I even told the dude from Eagle today. I said BHC ain't even gonna want to pay me to redo this.
And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his
like, if I tell him what, it was like, I mean, I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I'm like telling him, like, nah, like, I'm telling you, like, they're not gonna want to, bro. Like,
and that'll be incomplete.
It wouldn't even make sense for them to. You get what I'm saying?
Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally being a big body,
it don't make a bit of sense.
Downfield, go up and make the catch. Take the
it really
hit
don't.
And pick up yardage, but in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The busy night
continues
for Johnson.
But Eagle playing with house money for real.
Great effort there.
They ain't got nothing to lose.
And it helps him pick up the first.
He's tackled at the.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
The Lions, first down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play action. It's Greer. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. Yeah, they're well past midfield.
So how would you think I should handle it?
A gain of 19.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. A first down carry here for Johnson.
All right,
he's going to
I'll do that.
Inside the 30.
Carry on.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A lot to praise on this.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I ain't really about to be
what
doing
I'm saying.
all
Those
that.
guys up front,
Like,
they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter.
Like, for me, it's like, look, like, I told y'all from the jump, we could do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like, if that's what y'all want there, then that's fine. Like, we could.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field.
Right, that's exactly correct.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much
Yeah.
assured.
Hey, this is my Facebook ads, dude. Let me hit you
push
back.
you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back
Damien.
and try and take you out of that.
What's going on?
Umpires
Good,
to
yourself?
the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's
Yeah,
what
go
we've
ahead.
got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Yeah, I was reading about it earlier today, matter of fact.
Out of the gun, Greer. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. A shotgun snap for Greer. And that will be caught, but out of the...
All right, that's a bet. Yeah, I mean, I ain't been too stressed because I've been we've been retooling a bunch of stuff and getting some stuff squared away. So yeah, it ain't beating up. It ain't beating me up too bad. Yeah, we've been getting some pretty strong. That's the benefit, man, to have a monthly recurring, man. You know what I'm saying? When you got the MRR kicking in every month, you can kind of take a step and plan a little bit and not have to feel like you got to sell all day every day. So, but yeah, man. I mean, I wanna do it the right way and make sure we kick it proper.
But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly,
yeah.
That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on.
That's where I need to be, man. That's exactly where I'm trying to get. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's definitely make that happen.
Last time, see if they can avoid doing it here. From the 29, Murray. And this one incomplete.
Oh, what?
Too much contact to hold on.
Oh, that's low. All right.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun.
All right, that's love, man. Bless. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, let's cook it. And look, one of the reasons I went with you, man, is if I'm making money, I mean you making money too. And you know, I think we can run this thing up. I mean, if I got this many people, man, on some straight organic shit, you know, if I got it at 400 something people on just strictly organic and some, you know, IG shout out traffic. I mean, I already know that the ads don't go stupid, man. It's just a matter of just getting an ad out there and getting in front of the face, man. So we cook up next month, man, and get it moving.
Bring up 2nd down.
With that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Nah, we're messing with some different stuff right now, but it's not ready yet. But as soon as it is, some of that stuff is going to change. One thing I was going to ask you about, I did buy Webinar Fuel. Yeah. I mean, Anthony Morrison was pushing it hard on Clubhouse. But when I looked into it, man, that shit was pretty tight. So I'm working on trying to get that figured out, how to set that up. I have not done that yet. So right now, everything is still set up as well.
Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Lions use their short field.
All right, that's a bet. Yeah.
They cash in for 6.
Oh, all right. Yeah. All right, for sure. Then that'll help the learning curve. All right, well, I'll get some of that stuff up to you, man, probably over the weekend. And then, yeah, I'm ready when you're ready, man. Let's get it going.
And send this one away.
All right, man. I appreciate you, bro. Go.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking now
line of being calm and really being firm with his team. At one time, we were having a tough patch. This two-shell pass, and the time we kept having a rough patch. Yeah, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over at their own 49-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Johnson. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
You know, we get focused at the end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and what you need to do. Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football.
Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Peter Baker with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked someone else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A loss, and he fires one incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on them. Really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not right grade.
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Greer. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This is zone defense, and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call. You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd down. down, Johnson. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Detroit.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, free up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still playing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Johnson, and they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of 1st down. Trying to gain a 5, 4th down now.
So where all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And Gould is able to put it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Murray finding, lost the football, and the Lions have recovered.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, a pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To Johnson again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
They made the play there, and I'll guarantee you, their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't that? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
So out comes the field goal team once more. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
26-yard attempt.
The kick by Gould is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So not sure how they feel about that. They Gould in field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You got the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pass. Always. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Somebody in symptomatic.
Yeah, I like that. This is symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards at the 33-yard line. Great play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Murray. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
Running back going through the line. Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second in the bundle. Operating from the gun. Murray eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. He's got it in. Complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. Gotta bring it down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game.
Yo, what up, bro?
This one, I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Yeah, man, I'm here on the PlayStation, man. Relax.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. This one
work.
And it's going to be another.
Oh, yeah. We on that joint heavy, man.
Gain of 25 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking
we on Call of Duty heavy, man. Heavy.
They're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Oh, work.
He'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Yeah, man. Now that's where it's at, man.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Yeah, you gotta be able to relax it out sometimes, man.
So a good situation on 2nd and 2, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah. You gotta. That's how I be in that growth mode,
This
man.
one's over. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. That way, I mean, I do that, man. That's helped me not get burnt out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Yeah, I've been there, man. Never doing that shit again.
Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, man. That's how it was, man, when I started my shit up, bro. So I started with no paper. You know what I'm saying? So you fucking doing whatever. I was talking to somebody about this shit earlier, matter of fact, because I was with one of my designers earlier on some shit we working on, and we was laughing like 6-7 years ago, man, like shit that motherfuckers really needed a team for. Well, I'm running around trying to do all this shit myself, and you know, I'm like, man, I ain't doing that shit no more, bro. I should have got a business partner for all that.
It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west, playing a night game, but
That's what I'm saying,
able to
man.
get the job done.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you're
bro.
playing a night game, they're closer to
For sure,
being
man.
sleepy because of